Good evening, everybody. Oh, technical things going on. Technical problems all around. That's technical problems. Yeah, there you go. I'm just seeing what my words are being interpreted into, and it was rather hilarious. Oh, my friends, we are back, and we're going to be playing some more Titan Quest, hopefully. But it's been interesting day. I was torn. Let me just put it this way. First of all, I'm not going to use my camera today. It'll be a no camera day tonight, just because I didn't feel like turning the light on and stuff like that. But that's said, why is that going up back there? I was a little bit unprepared to start streaming tonight because I got the third wave access just came out today for the PTU in Star Citizen, and I'm unashamed to say that I've been playing it all day. It's quite buggy, but it was working. I mean, for the most part. It's weird to have 15 million credits in the game because I was able to go and actually buy ships in game and try them out a little bit. There's a big bug though with a prospector where you can't get out of the pilot seats. You're just stuck there until the ship gets put into storage, or you randomly get the falling over animation, in which case you actually fall out of the being embedded in the seat and can move again. So that's fun. But I went on the bug site and uploaded that. It's already been uploaded several times, so hopefully they are going to work on that, because that's pretty critical. I mean, not right away, because everyone's going to be starting back at whatever their starting credits are, but it's going to be pretty critical soon, I would think. Anywho, that is not what we're playing. I was tempted. I must say I was tempted to play Star Citizen tonight just because I've been enjoying it all day, but I figured it's more important that I maybe get this first run of Titan Quest done. I mean, I know I'm nowhere near getting it done, but it's more important that I make more progress here, I think. Not that I'm not enjoying the game. I am enjoying it tremendously. It's just that, I want to at least get the one playthrough done, so that, if I come back to this again in the future, I have more information and I can kind of fool around some more with it and all that stuff, and maybe focus more on the, the main quest of it rather than doing all doing everything on the side and all that stuff. But anyway, oh, damn squid, thank you for the ice cream and a lemon. I don't know when you donated those. I just happened to notice them. I imagine they've been there for a while and I did not notice them ahead of time, so apologies on that. Anywho, yeah, let's hop back into some Titan Quest here, my friends. Get the actual game audio up, and we'll hop on in with our level 26 character. And we just unlocked. Oh, back at the Valley of the King. Is this? No, I'm traveling to Babylon, so I think, I guess, oh yeah, no, this is just outside the gate, right? We walked past, I think. Yeah, there's the gate. Wait. This doesn't look right. No. Oh, well, actually, there were 2 other tombs here I did not go in. That's right. There were 2 other tombs here I did not go in. I don't think I went in that one or that one. I got them on the map, but I didn't go through them because we went back here to get the stuff going because we gotta go up this way. So I think what I want to do is circle around and actually do those other 2 tombs that I did not clear out. I don't think it's these. I think I went into the... I think it's... did I? Yeah, I think I went into these. I think it's... I think I went into this one and this one. I just didn't go into the other 2. I think unless BOI is telling me that. Maybe I didn't go into these. Huh. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's get our buffs on. Here we go. And we'll get a recording started. We'll get the show on the road, my friends. Exclamation, everybody. Welcome back to some more Titan Quest. So, we did unlock the next part of this act. However, I'm still in the Valley of Kings here because I want to... There were 2 more tombs here that we did not go through. It might be these 2. Because they still have their icon there. I'm not sure. One of these we didn't do yet. I know there was 2 of them that we walked past that we didn't do. So I want to revisit them and do them. In case there's some good stuff in there. Yeah. This one we definitely went into, right? It still has the marker. No, I definitely went in that one. I know for sure I went into that one. So I think it's the 2 up top here. I did not go in. If I remember correctly, because of how we unlocked this, how I explored the map, basically. I went around in a circle. I think it was this one up here. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ones with the scarabs. The one with the scarabs I didn't go in. Because there's another one up the other top. So yeah. You can see we're still uncovering this map. So cool. Okay. Well, made it. Wow, I am wrecking some faces here. Okay. Nothing there. Cleansing. Recharge bone staff of quickness. Okay. Actually, before I go down there, let's make sure we've looked at everything on this level. Okay, there was nothing in that room at all. Oh, that's a thing. Nothing there. Nothing along there. Let's go see what we see in here. Kill all the things in here. So, in between my first session on the PTU, I was, watching and listening to things. Ooh, charged composite bow. Green one. Okay. I should see if the green stuff shows up. Like, the yellow stuff I'm not really picking up anymore. I should see if the next filter up just gives me the green and purple stuff. Green and blue, I should say. Green, blue, and purple. So I was watching another streamer play through the new Guardians of the Galaxy game, and I wasn't sure about it. Like, I wasn't sure if it was a game I would like, but it looked to me like it was actually a pretty cool game. My problem is they did have they had the streamer mode on, and most of the game was just like a good significant portion of the game had no music at all. That was their streamer mode, so that could be a bit of a bummer. But that said, I don't really the other thing is too with that, and this was kind of the thing I was worried about, was whether or not I'd get half the references, because I haven't really watched Guardians of the Galaxy. I wasn't sure, or even followed the comic for that matter. I wasn't sure if I'd be sort of left behind with not knowing a lot of the references, and it looks like that might be the case. There might be a lot of references in there that the things that I don't necessarily know or even understand. But that said, it still looked like a rather fun game. Might check that out. Come on, come on. You though, man. This freaking bomber guy and stuns are just annoying. Holy crap. Oh, come on. How many of these are going to keep popping up here? Jesus. That stun is really super annoying. Hey, keep running away from me. You're not gonna get away from me. So just stand there and let me shoot you. There we go. All right. Okay, nothing there of interest. I did get a bunch of XP, so that's always good. Back out we go. Yeah, I was looking at I really need to figure out if I can like report a bug to like restream or something, because man, like I love their service. Like they do a decent enough job with the whole restream stuff, multi-streams and everything. But damn, like once a month they are such a pain in the ass. It's like it makes you, you know, re-log in, which is fine. Fine. I'm used to that with plenty of sites, and I don't necessarily have a problem with it. But God, is it like constant? Yeah, you log in and then you have to fill out a CAPTCHA, which in and of itself is difficult to see, right? Then you put in your two-factor auth, and then it presents you with like 5 more CAPTCHAs that are difficult to see. Yeah, it's like, Jesus, it becomes like, you know, what should be a 30-second process to log in ends up being, you know, 5 minutes of just constant nonsense. Like, come on, guys, I get that you're trying to stop bots from logging in and everything, but man, there's gotta be a better way. Holy hell. Like, find a better CAPTCHA service or something. It's just ridiculous. Well, that said, I was looking at some of the news to see if there's anything interesting going on. A lot of NFT stuff, you know, NFTs and gaming and all that crap. Which, you know, I was at first interested in like the, not NFTs, but like sort of how, like blockchain stuff. You know, like saving sort of, if it was this game, for instance, if this game had a blockchain on it, for instance, like all of your equipment would be something that would go on the blockchain, and it would be kind of unique, kind of sort of unique to a certain extent, but you'd be able to like trade it and stuff, potentially probably for in-game gold, you know, on the blockchain and all that. It'd be a thing, right? That in and of itself, I don't necessarily have an issue with. NFTs, when they start being like, well, now you can buy a plot of land, and it's your plot of land, and you know, you can buy this thing, and oh yeah, we're going to use cryptocurrency for all that, because, you know, that's not like being heavily manipulated, the value of which, and all that stuff. And yeah, it just like when I get to that extent, it's just like, nah, no thanks. But yeah, there's a big kerfluffle about Steam kicking all the NFT games to the curb, and now Ubisoft is like, oh wait, did someone say we could make oodles of money off of what is essentially DLC? Oh, we're into that. Let's see what that's all about. I saw that coming out. I don't know exactly. I didn't see all the details. I did the worst thing you could possibly do on the internet, and I just read the headline. I didn't go any further than that because I was like, I think I know where this is headed. Wait a second here. So I want to try something, but first I gotta kill this guy because he's coming after me. So we've got the window. Oh, I guess if you're doing multiplayer. So filter all magical is right shift. The filter single magical, filter all magical. So controls filter single magical. I'm wondering here, if I do control, okay, that's what's on right now. No? Filter single magical? Oh, well that turned it off entirely. But that's okay, so that's filter single magical. So right shift. Okay, right shift takes out the yellow one. Alright, let's do that. Let's rock right shift for now. Also, it did not pick that up. There we go. Letter to Mummy. What was this? Dear Mummy, camp has been great. I've earned lots of merit badges, and Mr. Smithicus told me I was better at bandaging and first aid than anyone he's ever seen. We also get to see a guest speaker every Wednesday. You should come, then everyone can see that I'm related to a famous rapper. Okay. The food is awful, though. They don't know how to cook a decent meal for us undead folk. I wish someone would make the chiefs earn, or make the chefs earn their keep. Really, it's a pretty grave situation altogether. In fact, yesterday something on my plate moved. It was really cripped out. I was really cripped out. Anyway, enough about me. How are you doing down there in the land of sunshine and monolith? Still making money off that pyramid scheme? Keep it up and you'll be set for life. Is this just... Okay, what triggered this? I'm serious. Like, this is obviously an Easter egg. Obviously. But... did I do something that triggered this? Or is this just like... does this always drop in this particular... doom? Because that's really funny. I mean, it's obviously all dad jokes, but like obviously it breaks the character of the game, so it's clearly an Easter egg of some sort. But I wonder what caused that. Is that sort of like a calendar thing where I'm playing this game at the end of October and it's like, oh, you're playing near Halloween, let's have a little joke like that or something? I have to look that up, see what triggers that, because I'm really curious. Because that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm definitely keeping it. Putting it in our stash there. Okay. There's a lot of stuff up here. That's a ton of crap right now. Can I get an open spot here? There we go. Okay, just energy potion stuff. Alrighty then. Looks like I went everywhere, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Those were the two areas I didn't go in last time. Alright, now we'll go back and progress the story. We head back to the town there. Just down here. I don't know if, was there a thing down here? Oh wait, this is a whole other area I did not go into. Ooh. Okay, let's look in here first. There is something interesting down here. Moved on to an area that I didn't actually explore. Actually, more than likely, it just ties right into where we were. Oh no, actually, probably not, because that door would be... That door, was locked by a quest, right? So there's another one of these scarab tombs here. I actually hit the guy in front of you. There you go. Without getting it deflects. Go. Nothing back there. Alright. Nothing to see there. Continue down further. We're getting close to leveling. Well, that's good. We have a thing there. Oh, we had this guy in the hallway there. I didn't even see him. Ooh, got 2 green things here. Numbing Totemic Staff of Flame and another weighted composite bow. Okay. Interest there. We go further down. Not even steps this time, just a long ramp. Oop. Leveled up already. Guess I got an exploration bonus or something. Exploration XP maybe? There we go. Radiant plated breastplate. Okay. A lot of greens in this area, so this is probably one of the things that one of those tombs you need to revisit in other playthroughs to, like, you know, at higher levels to really get the most out of it. Did I hit up all the things? I think I did. Yeah, I hit everything up. Awesome. Yeah, let's see if I can fully explore this area now. Looks like there might be a couple more spots to look at here. Oh yeah, there's another tomb over here. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna hit to second. Okay. Nothing there. Before I aggro those, let's get our energy, health, metal damage, energy regenerate. Let's do intelligence and dexterity again. And let's get more into stone skin here. 3 more points into that. If I can. Cool. Nothing better than doing more damage than not taking quite as much damage. Yep. Some gold. Some gold to look at. These dudes. This guy's late to the party. All your friends are already dead. Yeah, you gotta hustle a little bit more. You want to get killed. don't want to get killed with your friends. Alrighty then. Much more gold. I haven't seen much else in terms of like gaming news or anything. I'm sure there's more out there that's maybe interesting. I did was there a trailer? What was the trailer I saw? There was some kind of trailer I saw. I'm trying to think of it. Oh, well, I saw the not exactly gaming news, but I saw the Witcher Season 2 trailer for Netflix. That was interesting. I am psyched for that. I can't wait for that to start up again. I also saw that I didn't actually catch it yet, but saw a lot of people were saying that the first episode of Star Trek Prodigy was pretty good. I did see the whatchamacallit, theme song for it, which I mean is passable. I wouldn't exactly say it's the best theme song of all the Star Treks, but I mean it definitely has callbacks in it, so that's kind of nice. All that was in there. Wasn't much of anything, was it? That was cool. So I have to see that. I know that's more geared towards kids and stuff, but you know, I mean, it's Star Trek, so I'm kind of interested to see what they've done with it, what they're doing with it, you know. And there's another trailer that I saw, and I cannot for the life of me. I thought it was for a game, and I cannot for the life of me remember what it was for. Game? Yeah, I'm sure it was for a game, but it's not coming to my mind right now. Regardless of that, as far as what I'm still looking forward to, there's a bunch of like indie sci-fi games I've been looking at. I think, is it Farlight? Is it Flight Explorers? No, maybe. I think it was Farlight Explorers is coming out this month. Coming out of early access, I believe. I definitely want to take a look at that. Or coming out into early access. I don't remember which one or the other. I get all that confused after a while. There's so many things. Looking at that. There is a thing on. I think Trovo is doing. I believe it's from the November 4th to the 10th, I believe. They're doing an indie game thing where they've got, I want to say 6 indie games, or no, 10 indie games. It was 10, I think. That are you know, early in development, and you know, demos, all that stuff. And anyone who streams it, they have like a like they're doing a contest. I think there's, you know, pick like 10 winners who get, I think, $100 or something like that. Kind of cool. I don't necessarily care for the money, but I might stream those things and do the challenges, because, you know, why not? If I'm going to stream them, I might as well do the challenges for them. Some of the challenges are just, I mean, it's like complete the demo. You know, it's like, oh, well, okay. If I'm going to complete the demo, I might as well I might as well submit it too. So yeah, you're like supposed to submit 3 of the games at least. They have like little like complete the challenge or get to character level 7 and all this stuff. And there's a couple games in there that look interesting, little interesting indie games. A couple that I hadn't even heard of. There's like a mech fighting game too, a PvP mech fighting game that I kind of want to take a look at. So, and for that one, you only have to do like 3 PvP matches and just post it on social media and with a link to your VOD and all that stuff. So, hey, that's fine. Fine by me. So, I might be... So, November... That week of November, I will probably be going off the normal schedule and playing some of those games. Because why not? I always like sitting down and playing some indie games anyway. So it just kind of gives me an excuse to even more of an excuse to do it. So why not do it? So that's coming up. I think there's also a Squarespace Jam. I want to say that week is. Was it that week or the week after? I think it's the week after that. There's another Squarespace Jam. I didn't stream the last one because I had almost no warning that it was coming. This time at least they warned us ahead of time. Like they gave like only a few days warning. I was like, eh. And also they've been kind of lackadaisical when it comes to like setting up their website to actually submit leaderboard scores and stuff like that. So as far as when it comes to like the streamer part of that, so I don't know. I don't know what to do about that right now, but I'm gonna try at least. There was also other things going on too. Like it was just a bad month that they were doing it on too, because there was just so many other games that were just coming out and all that stuff. But I think hopefully this month coming, I'll play some of the winners of that jam and go for some high scores. As I do, that's the other thing too, is that there's like there's only about usually there's only like 4 or 5 streamers that actually participate in it. And like in the leaderboard stuff. And even then, it's like they're all freaking tryhards, right? It's like the best I could do is get last place because they're just there like, oh, we got 7,000 points and I'm like 300 points. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not really gonna put that much time into it. But thanks anyway. I don't need to win. I don't need fake internet points that badly. So there's a little bit of that too. It's a little discouraging at times too. I mean, not really that much. I honestly don't care, but it is funny to just like participate in it and be like, well, I'm just gonna play for a half an hour of these games and then get the lowest score of anyone else on the leaderboard. Oh, we got elite gold there. 1337 gold. Orville Phrygian Helm of Stability. Okay. Take that. So some of these tombs are actually worth doing. And some of them just don't yield anything, which is interesting. Other than gold, per se. go. Hold there. Oh, this guy's coming to say hello. And goodbye. My damage over time is really good. It's really just, I'm really actually one-shotting the guys. I just have to, it's taking a long time for the damage over time effects to kick in. Wait a second. Is this a different exit than entrance than when I came in? Oh, well, that's a thing. Where is this leading to? Oh, I guess, okay. Just, for some reason this tomb takes up 2 sections of the map. But yeah, the Star Citizen looting stuff, really, really cool. It is janky. That's a definite thing. But it is definitely a cool addition to the game. My big problem though is, again, you can't really sell that stuff, but it would be nice to, like, you know, hoard it, I guess. Although it looked like to me that there was some things you could trade. Like I found some computer components at one trading post. It was listed under scrap, and when I went into the trading console, it was like scrap was listed there, like for sale. I mean, you couldn't sell it at that particular one because that's where I found it. But I'm wondering if that's something that you actually can sell. Like if you go around and even if you were to grab all the, like, there's vegetables and stuff too in a lot of these things, you know, fruits and all that stuff in there. And I'm wondering if you can grab those and actually sell them from your ship that way. But I haven't seen anyone trying that. The other thing I haven't seen anyone trying was the mining, and that's why I was like trying out some mining, and still pretty good. You know, other than the fact that you can't get out of the prospector. Once you sit in the captain's chair of the prospector, and you stand back up again, you are basically trapped. You can't move. I hope that's something that they fix before they roll it live. It is rather game breaking, you know what I mean? If you can't really use the prospector, then basically mining is, I mean, there are other things you can mine with, but prospector is really the go-to mining ship on that. Oh, so this, so I did a full circuit then, right? Yeah, I did a full circuit. So I want to come back to here. I don't know if I have that. I don't know if that's on this thing or not. I don't know if there's a portal there. Let's see. Thieves, right? I think there's... That's where I want to be. I think... Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's the way we want to go.
There, the gates are open. Go, hero, or I fear to think what will befall us.
Yep. This is the way we want to go. Alright, let's go drop off our stuff into our stash here. Oh, the stash guy.
Storage? Caravan storage?
Alright. Transfer. Staff of flame. Let's put you in there. These bows. In there, and all of this fun stuff. Let's put this in our storage area. What else we have? Relic vaults. And that. That and another one of these there. The amulet of reasoning.
Your goods are safe with us.
Okay.
I could store
Amulet
goods
back in
for
here
you.
too. Whoops. Always vault up here. Bam. Bam. Okay, and transfer area. That in there. Alright, good.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Yeah, I think we're good here now. Now let's head on and let's actually get the back onto the main quest path. Put these things over here too because they've been dying to die. Go. Next. Oh, did I have a... Oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do... Did I have a side quest? Complete it. Search for the corrupted priest somewhere near the Valley of the King. Didn't find the corrupted priest after all that? After everything we looked through? Another, maybe it's over here. It looks like there's another path right there, maybe. I looked at all this. There. Yeah, I bet it's like right here, because there's, looks like there's a path there. You know what, let's go do that because I'm here. Whoops. Swapping my... for some reason, I was like, oh, I'll just do WASD to move. I'm like, no, wait, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. I've only been playing this game for how many hours now? Yeah, let's go through here. It's like right outside this other gate. From the looks of it. There might be an area that I have not actually gone up, and this might be where the side quest is. Yep, this is the area I'm not going up. That's Desert Ridge, okay. Okay. Revolting zombie cap. Is there any other kind of zombie other than a revolting zombie? I feel like that kind of goes without saying. What we have here is a runway model zombie. Your old run-of-the-mill bot zombie. We call him Sexy Bones McGee. I probably should have went with Bony McSexy Bones. Yeah, that's probably that'd be closer to it. Ooh, an indomitable amulet. I didn't get a chance to look at it. What is that? 70% stun resist. I could actually probably use some freaking stun resistance. I would like to know what this other slot is. Is that just like a pet slot or something? But yeah, that guild disruption protection as well. I mean, that's got two things on it that I really need. So I don't have a... Can't put it up here, right? These are all rings. The only slot I can go in is right there. That's unfortunate because that's really, really good. I mean, this is really, really good too, but it's like... having that stun resistance and stuff. Could use a whole lot of that right now. Could use a whole lot of it. Alright, or run through these guys pretty quickly. Fairly quickly. I'd like to see what a speed run of this game is like. I think I actually tried to look up the speed run for it, and I don't know if I found one. I think it was like several hours, if I'm not mistaken. I think is the one I found. Just did a real quick passing. I have a feeling though that was probably an old one. And again, this might be one of those games that's just not speedrun that often. Oh, actually the one I found wasn't Anniversary Edition, it was for the original Titan Quest. I don't know if I found a speedrun for Anniversary Edition or not. I'd be very interested to see what it looks like. I mean, you know what? If there isn't one, I might even be interested in trying it. I mean, especially just considering the fact that, you know, if no one's really done it. I mean, people have done regular Titan Quest, so I'm never going to compete with them. But technically speaking, this is a different game, right? Because it's got all the expansion packs and it's got like brand new graphics and stuff. So I would imagine they would probably list it as a different game. I don't know. I don't know what their rules are on that. Well, here's the priest to the court. There you go. That was the side quest. Alright, so he was like back in this one section that I didn't see. Really nothing else in here though, right? There's like for side quest, there was really nothing in here. As far as loot goes. A little bit disappointing. A little bit disappointing. But at least I didn't have to run 20 miles in a certain direction to get there. So there's that, at least. We can get back onto the beaten path here. I should also... Where's my... I'm gonna keep that thing in my inventory that I have. Is there a health thing up here? There's probably gonna be a... Yeah, let's bind to this Rebirth Fountain. There we go. There we go. Don't go all the way back to the other one. And then be really confused. So I went back to the other one. Used plumage. I'd also like to see what it's like if I had a character that was like super fast movement speed. We do have a little bit of a boost on our movement speed, but we're not that much. Kind of want to see if you can do in this game like what you can do in like Diablo and other games where it's just like basically run through the mobs and just have them just dying at your feet. You know what I mean? Essentially. Ooh. Element of feasting. That's on down here. You know, going fast. Here's our super fast casting speed. I mean, I guess that's how you do it in this game, right? Is if you just get super fast casting speed. I'm also wondering whether or not it's beneficial to me to just throw some things into strength and whatnot, because it looked to me like strength was only for melee stuff. Which is why I haven't been putting anything into it. I'm also wondering if that kind of also helps out with what I'm trying to do here. Wait, did I just do the full... Right there? Okay. Came in from the side is what it was. Confuses which way I was going. Here we go. Temple of Ateshiput. Something like. I'm sure he wooed all the ladies in his day. With a name like that, you kind of have to. I mean, there are certain names that are timeless. You know what I mean? They probably called him Bob. And make sure the rest of this map is not hiding anything of interest here, as we do. I'm quite literally one-shotting these fools. What's even funnier is that, like, these are like fire beetles and stuff, and I'm still like overcoming them with a fire staff. I think I'm doing so much damage. Go. Alright, up we go into the temple. Oh, it's got zombies. You don't say. And if I go inside, I'm sure it'll have mummies too. Alright. Those guys. Very quickly. I do like the range I've got on this stuff. It feels really good in general. Range on all my spells and stuff here. You know, everything's usually up in my face. Feel nice to be able to like hit things as they're shambling towards you. Okay. Clearing all the enemies out here. Even no one left alive. There's that gold I'm leaving behind. There, up we go. Up we go, even further. Making relatively short work of everything outside. We got a rebirth thing inside, so we're going to be facing some a boss here. Nice big boss area too. Little vestibule here. When the music kicks in. That's all these demons here. Shrine of experience. Let's do it. You know, all that experience. Wade into the middle of it all. Let's do it. Go. The music was really good. I'm sad that it stopped. I'm sad that it stopped. Good. Oh, and we're out of our experience buff too. It looks like it buffed us pretty good. We're almost 28. We got all that done there. And we're going deeper. Going much deeper. I put my fire bubble shield on. I keep forgetting it. Not that I really have needed it that much yet. Ooh, Zealot's Maul. Okay, now you're talking. Dropping some good stuff. What's that? Oh, I clicked on it. Didn't see everything. Nothing else in here. Roll right back along. Do what we do. The search for loot. Alright, there's a shield here and out there. All those fireballs he shot at me, I shot one at him and he's down. Royal coffer. Some royal gold in it. Another game I've been meaning to like see if I can speedrun. It's a game that no one has really looked at as far as like speedrunning is concerned. Wing Commander Privateer. I had started to look into that, try like plot a route for it, and because I was looking into like, well, what are the? Because in the early game you really just need money. And it's like, what's the fastest way to get money in the early game? And it's like, well, you can trade commodities. Is there like, I was looking around to see if there was a commodity that was like relatively reliable as far as like the return on your investment kind of thing. And it looked like from the couple runs I started, and I did this off camera, I didn't do it on camera. It looked like from that it randomizes the amounts every time you start a new game. Like the trading, the economy gets kind of randomized. So that makes it a little bit difficult to try to figure out. I mean, there's things, there are some commodities that are always going to be expensive as far as selling, but you're not always going to have something close by that you can, you can sell it to in the early game. And so that's the real issue there. So I thought, well, I should go back and look and see if maybe some of the trading missions are more apt to do, like, trading goods around the universe. I didn't really get too far in that investigation. That is something I do want to investigate at some point. Like, how fast can you get through that? Because I know there are shortcuts in that game that can make it go faster as far as like the story is concerned and stuff. Like there's a couple story missions that, you know, they tell you to do a certain thing, but you don't actually have to, because the game only checks to see if you've left the area and come back, not whether you actually went to do something. So there's a couple little shortcuts along there can be used. That is something I was thinking about. Looking at some point. I always have tons of plans. Whether or not I actually follow up on them is the other story, right? It's like whether I actually do them or not. You know, like I have plenty of plans to. Like today, I thought, oh, you know, since I have off today, I took off today. Maybe I'll go look at the Bloomish sites and look at their coding and see if I can start to contribute to it, at least a little bit. There's a few like quick wins I could do, you know, that I think would help a lot. But I didn't spend any time doing it. I ended up not spending any time doing it, even though I wanted to. Ooh, Sand Wraithlord, Nightmare of the Desert. He is red. Oh, because he's level 28. He's actually my level then. Interesting. Okay. Now we're talking a little bit. Oh, and he's slow and stuff. Sucks a lot. Guys at me. Corruption is gonna be a problem, but he's not really. There's a lot of lag though. The engine's certainly struggling at times here. There you go. 36 XP, huh? For killing a monster that was at my level. Ooh, Nubian Deflector. Nice. 13% chance to block 109 damage. More about with feasting. Alright, I'll take those. At least they gave me some good loot for that. What do we got over here? Eternity Altar. Ah. A portal. Portal to Babylon. Okay. Wish to enter the portal to Babylon? Yeah. Yes, I do. Now we're teleporting. Guarded to Babylon.
By Inanna! I thought the portals were a myth. How did you get it to work? But never mind that right now. You say that Imhotep sent you? It is good to hear the Order is still fighting in the land of the Pharaohs. I just hope you are in time. A Tailkin is forcing his way into the sacred chamber in the Temple of Marduk. It was guarded by the Order of Prometheus, and we have all but lost the battle. Hurry, warrior! You must stop him from breaching the sealed chamber.
And I certainly will.
Hello?
I don't want to sell anything. These are all good things I've picked up. They're all very good things I picked up. Don't want to sell them. We're in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. That's cool. There's a res thing. Oh my goodness. What do we got here? Myrmidons. Greater health potions, greater energy potions. Okay. The difficulty level has gone up. Oh yeah, these are level 27. Okay. They're actually doing some damage to me. This music is great, man. I gotta see if there's like an OSD for this. Ooh, if can Whopper, okay. Your health. Will vines. Okay. Sure, they love fire. Ooh, wow, that hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. Wow, these guys. Holy crap. That poison though, Jesus. That's crazy pants. I almost had it dead too. Couldn't heal up fast enough. These guys are hurting too. Spiders. Man, these spiders really are hurting. Jeez Louise. Here's my, here it is. 340 XP. Definitely get that back. Wow, wow. Holy crap. Those things just... I can't, like, get away from them fast enough. Damn. Well, there's a difficulty spike. Right there. Holy crap. I don't know what they're hitting me with. Is it elemental damage I'm taking? Something? Maybe poison damage or something? Well, that was pretty, acting against poison. It looks like it might be definitely some kind of elemental damage. Like poison or frost or something. Can't really tell. Purple, so I don't know what purple numbers are. No, actually, no. I think I'm... I don't know. I don't know what number was dictating what I was getting hit with. It's all red, actually, so... Yeah, alright. Guy, though. Oh, you know what? I died, so I don't have all my stuff on. That's the other thing. Okay, that's why I'm taking so much damage here. Like, why am I suddenly taking so much damage? There we go. Oof, I forgot, because every time you die, all those passives go off you. I've had on the whole time. Also forgot to put my bubble shield on I got on now. Hopefully even the odds a little bit. Oh yeah, now I'm actually doing damage to the insectoids here. I mean, they're still hurting pretty good, but I'm holding my own now. Okay, that's what was going on. Like, geez Louise. Suddenly everything was a tank. Go. And how are we doing here? One pile and stuff, okay. There. Ooh, leveled up. Alright, let's definitely put those points in there now. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 more into intelligence. Our attack speed up. DPS, I mean, or get our DPS up, I mean. And that up to 9, definitely. There we go. Less damage from these things. Go. Nope. More bodies for the body pile. More monster bodies for the body pile. Are back on again. Give me that health potion. Gimme. There's a nice respawn point. It's an ugly planet. A bug planet. We are wrecking faces here. I gotta look into this a little bit more. I was hearing there's news. People are upset about the price for Nintendo Online going up in order to get access to like more of the virtual console stuff, which I meant to look into anyway because I would like access to virtual console, but I don't think the subscription that I have gives me access to it. For the Switch, but I have to look some more because I don't know what was going on. I don't know what the price. Whoa, that hurt a lot. Holy Christ, that hurt a lot. Do that, please. Thank you. They're dropping greater health potions now. Yeah, that's to gain access to, like, I think they're introducing N64 things to the Virtual Console, which is probably about time. Although I've seen some complaints about how the controller mappings are and that, everything else. Also, there was an open source emulator. I forget what the name of it, but it now I think it emulates I want to say PlayStation 3 games, and they've gotten to a point. I forget the name of the emulator. They got to a point where they now support pretty much every game. They're not 100% on every game for the PS3, but they are. Every game like has some kind of support now, which is better than they had before. So that's kind of cool. I like to see that. I like to see the emulator authors having lots of success there. That's an area that I've always wanted to dabble in, and I've dabbled a little bit in, but not with any real success. Because I've always like at some point, I mean, I know that like NES emulators have been done to death, but I was looking at a way to, you know, where normally an emulator will emulate the hardware and stuff. I was looking for a way to sort of recompile like the NES ROMs, that they like dynamically recompile them so that they run essentially on your hardware, your computer hardware, instead of just being emulated. So like, basically the difference would be in, you know, it obviously things ran at 60 FPS on the console, but the difference would be more like where the console would slow down areas. Like if you had a lot of brights on the screen, stuff like that, you wouldn't see that in the emulation, which I know is not pure emulation. A lot of people who follow the emulation community, they want like a pure emulator, one that like the games work exactly the way they work on the console and all that stuff. I get that, and I get the appeal of that, but I kind of was also looking at a way to like just make them work well maybe not be a one-to-one representation, you know? So, it's just one of the many things I've dabbled in and just never really gotten anywhere with. It's unfortunate. Like, see, my problem is I got a ton of ideas and zero time. and I guess zero time is not really the right thing. It's not that I have zero time, it's that I am bad at managing my time. So it's like, I want to do these things, but I also really like to relax too. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, when you've been coding all day, it's like, do you want to start coding again at nighttime? And the answer is, by and large, no. Once you've been doing it for years, you know? And also, I kind of have to be careful with that because having suffered burnout in the past, like, I really do need to not be coding 24/7 because it'll put me at that cusp again. And I having been there and seeing what kind of health effects that has on you, I'd rather not have a repeat of that. Yeah, that's the other reason why I do streaming at nighttime here, even though I'm not particularly good at streaming or YouTube or really any of that stuff. I don't really care. It's not one of those things that I set out to be actually good at. Because we have so many things in our lives where we're like, oh, I gotta be the best there ever was. And it's like, sometimes it's really nice to just be like, you know what? I need to be the best. I just need to do it. I don't really care if I'm good or not at it. You know? I don't care if I fail constantly or not. I just kind of want to do it. Just for the sake of doing it. That's kind of streaming and YouTube for me. Like, I don't care that I'm not good at it and probably never will be good at it. I just kind of want to do it because it's fun, you know? It's a little hobby. It's okay to be bad at some things. You just got to know going in that you're going to be bad at it. Or you got to accept going in that this is something that you don't need to be good at, you know? I mean, if it was like a plan B or something for like, oh, you know, may need a job in the future or something like that, it would be different. But it's not really plan B. It's not, you know, I don't have any aspirations about like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, make it big here and then I can, you know, become my own boss and I don't need the day job anymore and all that stuff. It's like, no, I'm in a lucky position where I enjoy the day job. I enjoy programming and I like the company I work for, I like the people I work with, you know, so it's like this stuff is really just kind of, you know, icing on the cake. It lets me rest my brain a little bit. I don't have to put too much thought into it. And, you know, helps out with other things too, because I'm a fairly, you know, on a typical day I don't talk that much, or interact that much, so it's like, it helps out with some of that too, where it just, you know, I had years ago when I first started, one of my big reasons for starting was that, like I went on vacation, like I take a vacation, you know, in July usually, for about a full week, or around the 4th of July. And, I've always done that, you know, traditionally. And I did that one year and basically didn't go anywhere. Like my parents, for some reason that year, didn't have any like festivities or anything. They just kind of, I don't know why that was. I don't remember what was going on, but they just didn't have anything. They weren't having like barbecue or anything like that. And so they just kind of, I was just like, well, I'll just spend the holiday, at home. And I did, and I ended up like not speaking really at all for an entire week. Right, because it was just because I had no one to talk to. Right, it's not that I was angry or anything. I had no one to talk to. And so when I went back to work and I started actually have to give status updates and all that stuff, like I was barely audible. Like it's like my voice was just not there. You could barely hear me. People who were sitting next to me could barely hear me. And that scared me a bit because that's like being able to communicate is pretty necessary. Even though I don't do a whole lot of it, it is still necessary. So that kind of got me that was really the push that I needed to be like, yeah, let's do something like this where I have to speak often. Just to keep that going. My problem is, and the reason why I hesitated so long before I started doing it, is that it was before I started doing like YouTube and all that stuff, is that I don't often have a whole lot to talk about. Like there are people who are super interesting and I am not one of them. I never have been, honestly. I've always been more of a listener than a talker. Like when people start a conversation, like I kind of like I can participate in a conversation as long as someone else starts the conversation. You know what I mean? Or someone else maintains at least the conversation. Otherwise I kind of trail off and I can't really start necessarily a conversation because I don't really have anything. I don't have any good starter things. And a lot of that just comes from like I've tried to. I need to make more of a concerted effort at it, but I've tried to like start to watch more movies and TV series and things like that, pop culture stuff, because that always is a good conversation piece. And often I just can't participate in conversations about them because I just don't watch them. It's funny because I used to be constantly glued to the TV and knew everything going on. And then once I went to college and I had like my schedule in college was like packed. Like I was working part-time and going to college at the same time, so it'd be like some semesters it would be go to work at you get to work by 9 a.m. or something, and then work until 1, and then right from work go to university, and then be there until like say 4 in the afternoon, then drive home real fast and have a dinner. I wouldn't be able to eat with my parents because they eat early, so I'd get there and I would just like eat. They would save me something and I would eat myself, and then right after getting done, go back for like a night class, like 6:30 at night kind of thing, and then do that because a lot of I was in a smaller college, so a lot of the that wasn't really known for computers and stuff and technology. So a lot of the programming courses and stuff that were required for me to take, like the ethics courses and stuff like that, were offered at nighttime because they were for not only for full-time students, but also the part-time students who were working on their degrees while they were, doing full-time work. So they would have them at nighttime because they needed to be able to accommodate both schedules and stuff like that. So that schedule just made it so that I basically had no time at all for TV for years, for like 4 years. The only time I'd be able to watch anything was on Friday nights, and I made time on Friday nights to watch stuff because that was like Sci-Fi Friday, right? It was, Stargate and Star Trek, I think, also at some point, and just a whole bunch of that. I think Firefly for a little bit was on Friday nights, even, if I remember correctly. And that was my sort of catch-up night. Get all my sci-fi in. I'm guessing. I'm doing a lot of damage to these things, but I'm guessing I would do even more damage with my cold staff, probably. Let's switch to that. That does. Oh yeah, that does a lot more damage. A lot faster, I mean. There we go. Shrine of Mastery. Completely wasted. Alright, some gold. The other thing about Glimish Site too is I have to learn Elixir and all that stuff. They've got JavaScript and stuff, there's a couple of things I want to do in JavaScript that I could probably do really quickly since I use that every day. But then I'd have to learn. I also have to learn the other things too. Elixir, and they're using some other. I can't think of the name of the language. Maybe is the name of the language Elixir? No, I think Elixir is their front end. Something else in the back end. Maybe it's the same in the back end. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go through and just kind of learn some of that. Fire works a lot better on these guys, apparently. Yes, that number's going up there. Yeah, with the fire damage. This thing sucks so much. Stop it. I want you to walk, not stand there. And get fit on. Okay. Greater health potion. I think no, there's another section over there we didn't look at. Make sure I get everything here. At every opportunity to get all of the loot that could possibly be had here. Yeah, well, we got some gold, but that was about it there. Okay. Let's get out of here then, and now we can actually go down to the next level. That goes up. Around this way and go down. Go. Alrighty then. Down we go. Level 3. And we got this. Usually this game works in threes. There's usually only about 3 levels and then there's a boss, so and that's what we're headed to here. Thorns. Up a little bit. These guys. Recast our fire shield. Down. Hey, Madge. The grind goes well. Goes quite well. Ooh. Guy hiding in the shadows here on me. I am excited about Sunday, because just got access to the persistent test universe on Star Citizen. I was playing that today for quite a few hours. So I got all the loot mechanics now and play around with and all that stuff. Kind of nice. So I'm looking forward to that on Sunday. It's a real shame. I kind of want to play it even tomorrow and Sunday. But I also want to make more progress in No Man's Sky because I'm enjoying that too. And that's like a time limited thing. Everything, it's like all these games, they come up with these time limited things like right along the same time frames, and it's really annoying because I like all of them. They're just forcing me to choose for Star Citizen. What that is. So the new 3.15 patch for Star Citizen is frost thing here is in the test universe, and I haven't had access to it yet until just today. They open it up to everybody. They do it in waves, and so I'm looking forward to. I've been playing a bunch today because they've introduced a whole bunch of new mechanics and stuff for like looting bodies and things. And you know how much of a loot-minded person I am, so it was looking pretty good. I mean, it's definitely ran into a bunch of bugs, but I mean, that's the way that game goes. Really, honestly. Wow, these things are just hitting like trucks here. All right. And then I remembered to put everything on this time. Put our bubble shield on too. Where was that at? Over here. That back, thank you. All that hard-earned XP. Go. And all that. And give me all this stuff in here. Give me something good. Oh, there was it looked like there was a rune in there. Rune piece. Good. Good. Okay. Those off. Ugly, ugly blob beasts. Nothing interesting in there. And we're slowly but surely getting through this tomb. Okay. Ooh. All these. This guy is a biggin. He's a hero. There we go. Bunch of XP for him. Anything to get me to next level, that'd be good. Got a ways to go, though. Quite a ways to go. I wonder if there's a level cap in the game. I know it's getting pretty difficult to level up. The XP requirements are growing quite a bit. Okay. And they are dead. Oh, good. Yeah, so I do having seen others play through the Guardians of the Galaxy game, I think I definitely am going to put that on the list at some point. But again, I need to get through next thing I need to do. I mean, I still have to finish up Encased. It's going to take a little while. But the big thing I really need to do is start Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Because I do want to get that done by the end of the year. And we're into November pretty soon here. Ooh. We got a Chimera, huh? Fire-breathing Chimera. See how you like frost. Ooh. Also steal some health from you. Well, I'm getting like drained of health here. What is going on? Health from you. Thank you. Some more health. There we go. Fire breathing Chimera down. 3,766 XP. Very nice. I switch over to this. Fire there. Discount mercenary. Achievement unlocked. I don't know what triggered that achievement, but there we go. I guess because I solved the villager's problem without getting any payment for it. Light Viridian Shield of the Winds. That is green. We're gonna take it. Ain't that a fancy door? Fancy smancy door. Sickle of Kronos. Who is this? Phaeon?
I have failed. All my life I trained so that I might one day kill a monster like this Telkine. But when the time came, I was not strong enough to defeat him. I fell on the first blow, powerless to move. Now, because of my failure, he has the Sickle of Kronos. Can what you say be true? You managed to beat the Telkines in Crete and in Egypt. Thank you, warrior. At least in some way, my family and village have been avenged. At last they can rest in peace. I see now I misjudged you and your abilities when we first met. Now that the Telkine wields the sickle, his power matches that of the gods. There is no telling what terrible purpose he has planned. Hurry! He used the sickle to slash an exit through the wall. Don't worry about me. Follow him. Go!
Essence of the Domain of the Dragon Kings. Whoa, this place is crazy looking. Okay, well, he burned right through the trees and everything there. Outskirts of Babylon. I could use is a... Well, here's a quest giver.
I did see this thing you speak of. A horde of monsters and their leader held a terrible weapon. They came this way, slashing and burning everything in their path. Anyone who didn't flee was cut down.
Okay.
In ancient times, the goddess Ninsun bore a son to King Lugalbanda, and he was called Gilgamesh. 2 parts god and 1 part mortal, he came of age and became king, the mightiest of men ever to live. Now Anu, the sky god, created a man named Enkidu, wild and untamed, and sent him to Babylon. There Enkidu and Gilgamesh fought. Now no other man was stronger than Enkidu. Even he could not defeat Gilgamesh. So he bowed to the king, and they became best of friends. Now the great are called to do great deeds, and before long, Gilgamesh longed to vanquish the terrible guardian of the cedar forest, called Humbaba. So he and Enkidu set out, praying first to the sun god Shamash. And it is good they did, for without his help it might have gone badly. But the 2 warriors, helped by the sun god, traveled far to the cedar forest, and heroes that they were, slayed the demon monster there. It was Gilgamesh, rightful king, who cut off the monster's head. From the cedar wood they built a giant raft, and with it floated home again, victorious.
Yeah, and that was Story of Gilgamesh and Enkidu. I do really like how they've integrated all that into this game. Really cool. Really cool hearing it. Seeing it. Okay, so through that. Really the thing we have to do is go over this bridge. Oh, yep. They're running from him. Wow, both of them dropped green weapons. Oh, holy crap. Okay. And you're a quest giver.
My livestock! My farm! Somebody, get the monsters out before I lose everything!
The destruction. The seeds of destruction. Go around here and grab that stuff. Yeah. Oh, these guys are all dropping some good stuff. About time. And all that loot. Farmland here. Okay. Oh wow. Alright. Do it all to be at once here. Not all at once. There we go. That was an easy side quest. It was right in front of me. Some of these guys still hurt pretty good. Did I? Yeah, I did do my leveling up. Okay. Cleared them out. So I did I did read that Facebook is rebranding themselves as Meta, which of all the words to pick. I mean, I guess it would have been more ironic if they rebrand themselves as Meme, maybe, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Meta, as in we're going to sell all of your metadata all the time. I mean, I guess in hindsight there is no better word to describe them. Although, from what I understand, they're going to do more like an alphabet thing where it's like Facebook will still be called Facebook, but they're going to have it's going to be owned by a holding company called Meta or something like that, if that's what I'm understanding is going to happen. But yeah, that's a thing. And the memes are so hilarious. Like, I swear every time I see what's his face, the CEO, can't even remember his name, but I swear every time I see him he looks like either an alien or he looks like Data. Somebody actually put Brent Spiner as Data's face over Zuckerberg, that's his name, and it just like it fits so well. Like, I mean, the guy does not look like a human being. He looks like something, an alien dressed as a human being. It's just hilarious. Oh, meta as in meta stranger? Yeah. more like meta as in we know everything there is to know about you, even though you've never created an account with us. That was the thing that really turned me off to them, was when, like, because I had a Facebook account many moons ago, like back when they first, almost when they first started. And it was fine. Like I mean, I was on Facebook in the the Farmville days and stuff, when they had like little Facebook games and stuff like that, and some of those were actually pretty addictive. Wouldn't exactly call them fun, but they were pretty addictive. The whole like you get constant notifications about them. What was the one that was the most annoying one? It was like Drug Wars or something, which was one of the more annoying ones. You would constantly get notifications about it. Your friends have planted some marijuana. You should go check on your base or something. It was crazy stuff. Just constant, I should say. And I just got away from it. I didn't really, I got tired of Facebook. I just kind of deleted my account and everything. And then, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I needed a Facebook account for something. There was a testing thing for a gaming provider. I don't know what you call them, gaming site, gaming provider kind of thing, testing thing, and they insisted that everyone have like a Facebook account for it. So I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll just go and create a new account, because I figured mine was deleted, dead and gone, because it's been many years. So I created a new account, and of course they've got the real name thing where it's like you have to use your real name and all that stuff, although I doubt they actually check that. So I put my name in, and right away it started recommending people to follow, and they were actual people that I had worked with or that I was friends with and all that stuff. And I'm like, this is not great. So basically all the time they've had a shadow account of me, and every time someone like a coworker or something would, unbeknownst to me, like tag me in a photo or something, a group photo or whatever, and Facebook was like, oh, we don't know about this person, so we'll just create a shadow account of them. So when they do eventually sign up, we'll know everyone that they've ever associated with. And that was a point where I was like, okay, yeah, we're at levels of creepiness that even I cannot stand for. So that's what really made me go full on hate against them. That's just like, there's a certain level of privacy that even, like, I'm mostly an open book, but there are parts, there are some level of privacy that even I enjoy, and it's like, that was going way too far, where it's like, oh, we've already cataloged all of your interconnections even without your permission. It's like, well, that's a thing. That's really the hardest thing about the internet, right? And about social media in general, is that everything you put out there is a data point of some kind, even if it's stuff that you haven't put out, right? So it's like, certainly you can avoid, you can avoid Facebook all you want and all that stuff, but if any of your friends or any of your associates ever use it, and they're not as discerning about what they put up on there as you are, then suddenly you're roped into it, even though, there's data on you, even though you've never done a damn thing. It's like you have to tell everyone that you ever meet in your life, like, don't ever post anything about me anywhere. You know, it's like, well, you can't really govern what they're going to do. And that's the craziness of it all. Like the data mining and stuff that goes on is just insane. And meanwhile, people are worried about cookies. You know, it's like every site you go on now, you know, it's like, this site uses cookies. Do you want to accept? I'm like, that is such the stupidest thing to worry about. Like, yeah, sure, there are such a things as tracking cookies, but honestly, you should be more worried about people willfully sharing information than not willfully sharing information. It's like everyone's so super focused on, like, oh, we get, you know, this website, unbeknownst to me, is tracking my information, tracking my clicks through cookies. It's like, that is the more innocuous thing a site is doing. The worst part is when people are freely sharing their data and they don't even realize it, you know? I mean, or they do realize it, I should say, but they don't realize, like, how much that, like, what all the knock-on effects of that is, everything else. And that's the crazy part. You know, it's like, worried about, you know, they're super worried about, you know, oh, what if the assistant on my phone is listening to my conversations and advertising to me, you know, based on, you know, private conversations I've had. I'm like, that's really not, I mean, sure, that could be happening, and sure, it's a bad thing. That's not nearly as bad as when you know, go on Twitter and say, hey, like, I use this product. It's great. Everyone should use this. It's like, oh, well, now you're just really sharing stuff that is, you know, being used for far more data collection and is more profitable, right? Because you're confirming things. It's not just like a calculation going on based on your browsing habits. It's you actually putting words to a number. But anyway, that's just, I mean, I know it's super paranoid talk, but honestly, I've seen, like, the amount of analytics, like, you know, I've done some analytic collecting, you know, for work and stuff like that, you know, where we have to collect some analytics about how people are using application and stuff. And honestly, the very first thing I always do when we're like, okay, we need to collect some information is like, all right, this is all going to be completely anonymous. Because there were, you know, we were using some analytic package that was like, oh, you could track the actual user that's going through the site and what they're doing. I'm like, well, how about we make sure we anonymize all of that? I mean, I get the tracking a session so you can see, you know, all the different chain of, like, how does someone navigate through an application? You know, what are all the paths they take, and that's fine. But let's make sure it can never be traced back to an individual person, and we did. You know, we made sure of it. But and it was funny too because I worked a little bit in e-commerce years ago, and kind of why I feel bad about people who work at Amazon, because I've seen the craziness that some of these e-commerce sites put their, like, the company I work for, which I won't name any names, they were, I used to joke that they should put a revolving door on the front of the building, because they were running through people like mad. Like, people would work there for 6 months, burn out, and be like, screw it, I'm out. You know, they were just a meat grinder. it came to hours and not respecting people's ability, you know, like just basically forcing people to work crazy hours and not compensating them and stuff like that. And I lasted there 3 years, and there were a few others that lasted about the same amount of time as me, but we were definitely the minority. And that's where I burned out too. That was not fun. Having a health scare of a burnout is not something I'd wish on anybody. 'Cause that was not good. But as far as like you know, what e-commerce does and stuff, like they have these things. They actually, it was funny because they pay people come in. I think it was like once every quarter or something. They'd pay a group of people to come into the office, just, you know, regular people, and have them navigate the website. But they would have cameras on them, watching them navigate the website, and the cameras could track their eye movements. And so we would get a report from it that had like a screenshot of the page that they were on, you know, like say the shopping cart or something like that, or one of the product pages, like the search page or something like that. And then it would show a heat map that was all the participants' eye movements on the page, so that you could say, like, if you place advertisements here on this part of the page, you're more likely to be seen by people because this is how their eyes move up and down and across the page based on how you've got it laid out. Crazy stuff. It was super interesting, but also like nuts.
18 came this way holding a giant sickle, and following it, strange beasts like a swarm of insects. They came like rolling death and then moved on. I wonder what terrible purpose they moved east for.
Take over the world usually is the terrible purpose, right?
Follow it? That thing with the great blade? Sounds like a fool's errand. But if you are set on it, it's no harder than following the Silk Road. Of course, the path is treacherous, especially this time of year.
I'm sure the path is treacherous this time of the year. Okay. What do we get? I want to get the whole map. I'm like in a forest for a change, which is really cool. I want to make sure I uncover the whole map here. Leave no stone unturned on this playthrough. Okay. These dudes. Am I still using my... No, I'm using my fire now. Okay. That's my fire staff. I assume the fire staff is working better here than the other ones would. Okay. Get them all out. Our health potions and things. Man, the music is so good. I wish it would play more. Like every time the music is getting really good, suddenly it's just like, we're going to stop playing now. Oh, I wanted some more of that. Ooh, these big. we're facing Yetis now. Holy hell! Spare no expense on the mythical beasts. I'll give them that much. Now Neanderthals. What else do we have here? Keep going left to right. Get the whole map uncovered. Or right to left, whatever. Zigzag. More Yeti fur. Okay, he should die soon. Just fall down. Okay, continuing to move forward, and I'm continually impressed with how large this map is for this game. I was not expecting it to be. I mean, I'd heard the game was fairly lengthy, especially with all the DLCs and stuff. But I did not realize it was lengthy because the map is so huge. I mean, it's pretty darn good, pretty darn huge. I mean. It reminds me a little bit of, oh, now I'm not going to remember that name now. Damn it. Why am I so bad with names? I've always been bad with them. Dungeon Siege, that's the word I'm looking for. Reminds me a lot of that because that map was also freaking huge, man. Just like, continued on forever. There's the difference between this and Dungeon Siege, though, is that Dungeon Siege was was not afraid of just like, just saying like, hey, it's going to take you several hours before you can finally actually kill things, without pausing every 2 seconds to wait for your health to get back up. Whereas this one is kind of like, all right, you know, we'll let you run a little bit faster. Get through here quickly, depending on your build. I really do need to revisit Dungeon Siege and just actually finish a run for a change. It continually amazes me that, like, I've played that game twice now. Ooh, got a blue thing. Z Zing's Lance. Yeah, I'll take that. We'll stash that. Yeah, it amazes me that with Dungeon Siege, I got to this. I played it twice now, and both times got to the exact same point and stopped. Just because there were other things going on that I wanted to play. Still have never finished that game. I need to do that. I need to clamp down and get her done at some point. Also, yay for, oh, I got another bag here, huh? Okay. Let's find some of these. The others. That. That. Almost got a full arm here. Yeti fur. And one more. I got that. Oh, this is all like blue, all green and blue stuff. Finally getting some really good stuff here. Good there. Good there. We've looked at everything there. Going this way. Oh, there we go. Completed our Yeti fur thing. Oh, he dropped another one. Nice. There you go. Got a full one there. Enhance all armor So resist cold damage. Okay. That might become a thing soon. I don't think... How much cold resistance do I have? 13%. Yeah. Gonna be a thing. Soon enough, that will be a thing. We're getting close to level 29. A few more sticks to go down there. On the bottom. I'm not quite dead, huh? But I thought I had done just enough to get him down. And here we go. Rebirth Shrine. Ice fiends. I mean, this is good. I'm both fire and ice build, so I've been using fire this whole time here. That should help a little bit. Go. There we go. Oh. More ice pangs. Looks like an off the beaten path boss battle over here, maybe. Might be what the doctor ordered right now. Maybe not. I'm here. Okay. Gold collected. Beasts filled. Yeah, I'll be doing tomorrow. So tomorrow and Sunday, gonna be trying to stream in the morning. Now, live at nighttime. So I will be back with trying to do No Man's Sky Expedition 4. Enjoying that quite a bit. I like that it's a quicker start than the normal start. It's really nice with that. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to complete that whole expedition before it's up, because I think it's only got 3 weeks left. And doing it only once a week is may not cut it, but we'll see. We'll see how much progress I can make. That game has really come into its own, man. Even where it started. I hope it, I'd like to see where else they're going with it. Like, at some point I do need to finish, like, the main story of that. It's the only problem I've had is I've bounced off of it, a bit, because, like, the beginning of the game is really slow. Like getting everything set up and going. I always had problems with the freighters glitching out and not showing up and all that stuff. So, but this time around, like, the freighter showed up correctly and I was able to do stuff with it, so hopefully that's something they've just fixed for good. Okay. Feel his health. Feel that Saberline's health as well. Nice little free heal from it. Also, I should probably put my fire shield on at some point here. That'll help me go through these guys a little bit faster. I want to get to the next checkpoint if I can. And then I'll probably be ending it there. It looks like we're coming up on one now. It's quite late. Like I said, I want to get an early start tomorrow too. Oh, you are a you are a friendly NPC. Whoops. Okay. Jangshung Village.
Have you seen a Yeti? Oh, I went once to the Chumbi Valley into the ice caverns. I saw a Yeti there larger than any other. Maybe this is what the old tales mean when they talk of a giant beneath a mountain in the east.
A gargantuan Yeti. Alright, here's our checkpoint.
The 18 kingdoms are ruled together from the Silver Palace of Garuda Valley, far south of here. They say that valley is none other than Shambhala, the land of happiness. Our shamans, who we call Dongba, tell us of these things. I have never gone so far myself.
Okay. You have a quest for me as well?
In past times, we would rarely see a Neanderthal. Suddenly, the tribes near us have grown bold and powerful. For 2 days now, they have attacked us incessantly. If only my son were here. I have not seen him, and these are dangerous times.
So I've heard. You keep saying that. These are dangerous times. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello! We're just preparing for the ascent into Natura Pass. Thought we'd be in the east by now, but travel has been rough.
Okay. So let's come over here. Talk to you. Let's put some of these relics away. Actually, let's put some of this in transfer area as much as I can fit in there. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell the rest, I think. Apple's vestment. Lance is rather good. Do we have this one out of here? That one in there. Massive War Axe of Mayhem. Love the names of these things. Okay. Hold on to that stuff. Okay. Over here. Get some of these out of there so I can see them more easily. Okay. And then the relic vaults. Throw this Yeti fur up here with all our other completed ones. And more there. Grab this. And this. I have a complete one of those as well. And another rigid carapace there. Demon's blood. Oh, I have some of that too. Essence of the Code of Hammurabi. I don't think that doesn't look like anything I have before. Granny's Grace. Again, doesn't look like any other ones. And this one looks like a new one as well. Okay, let's combine some of these. That. Another completed claw there. Oh, I forgot this other one here. Okay.
I have
These
tripled
away.
my caravan since the monster.
Essence of the Jade Emperor's Serenity. Yeah, another one that's unique there. Okay, throw these back in here. Cool. Don't have everything yet for these for formulas. Storage area. I'm gonna throw this in the storage area. So I have more room there. These are, I think, the green things I can sell. Let's hold on to the blue things. Let's just sell these green things. I was going to keep them for other characters, but you know what? Screw it. Need some money anyway. Those are green. Okay. Alright, so...
Fear not, you're good at
you.
I see people travel east, I see them go west.
Sell that.
Never
sell
have I
that,
seen so
sell
many
that.
monsters. But what can I do for you?
That. Okay, good. We got, wow, 643,000 gold now.
Thank you.
We're rolling in it. We're rolling in dough finally.
One man yesterday. 12 pair of Neanderthal
Mhm.
boots.
I'm not gonna worry about expanding the storage. Okay. Most of those in there. I think we're good there.
Tread lightly and with speed.
What's my... Did I level up? Not yet. Oh, we're close. What do we need? 67,000 the next level? Okay, not bad. So... Yeah. Alright. We're good there. And I think... Yeah, I think we're good. Let me go grab this... forward respawn thing. We know where we're going to start next time. But we're going to stop right there. How's our quest though? We're into Act 3, which is good. I know there's 6 acts altogether because of all the DLC and stuff. Did I finish all the... I didn't finish the corrupted... oh, I have to go back and tell that guy. So I did finish this, but I have to go back and tell the guy. Get that. That's fine. No biggie. Anyway, let's go save that. And all those things. And that will do it for tonight, my friends. For those who will be watching on the YouTubes when this eventually goes up there, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. For those on stream, thanks for hanging out and keeping me company and all those things. Thus concludes Titan Quest for this week. It'll be back next week on Thursday and Friday as per its normal slot. Tuesday and Wednesday of next week we'll be back in Satisfactory with Update 5, continuing our factory over there. Tomorrow morning, hopefully, we'll be in No Man's Sky doing Expedition 4, continuing that. So there'll be part 2 of that, and then Sunday, we'll be back in Star Citizen, and I have access to the 315 Test Universe now, so I just got it today. So I will be actually playing with the new stuff instead of what's live, because that will eventually be going live. So we'll be doing some looting and other things, since that's now in the game, and that will be the normal end of my stream week. Like I said, take Mondays off. So, yep, that is the schedule as I know it, my friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo!